Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chum here, and welcome back to episode 2 of our Pokemon Platinum Ultimate Randomized Nuzlocke. And today, of course, we are going to be picking our starter. The starter, of course, chosen by you guys in the previous episode, and let's quickly break this down. So, first of all, in last place, we have Tentacool getting the least amount of votes, which is quite unfortunate for it. I would have loved his Tentacool, but apparently no one else is keen on it. Then in second last place, I guess we don't really need to explain that. Second last place is going to be the other option. In first place, the winner of this Choose My Starter is actually going to be Fearow, the Beak Pokemon, which is kind of crazy. I love it. It was a very, very close run, probably the closest Choose My Starter we've had on the channel. So thank you everyone who left a comment and voted for the starter they wanted me to use. Fearow is going to be the pick, and I believe Corey left me a million nicknames for this Pokemon. So when the time comes, I'm actually going to have a look and pick one of those, but let me get them up real quick. But yeah, with that all said and done, let's just jump straight into it. He says, the man not looking at the game. Then I choose you. I'm picking this one. Very well. Both of you have chosen good Pokemon, it seems. Now listen well. The Pokemon you have been entrusted with are unfamiliar with the world. In that regard, they are much like you. As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you'll do well together. If you have any trouble, come see me at my lab in Sandgem Town. And now, we'll be on our way. Yo, real talk. I was thinking about it the other day when I looked at your comments to see which Pokemon you chose for me, and I was really happy that you chose Fearow because Fearow has 2 resistances, or 2 immunities. I'm immune to ground types, and I'm immune to ghost types. That's kind of wild, and hopefully I have a flying type move. We'll see how it happens. Either way, Professor, wait for me. Sorry, folks. Laters, Lucas. He's so nice. He literally apologized for just walking past me. He didn't move me out of his way or anything. How do you like that? Professor Rowan's really nice. On TV, he seems so stern and scary. Dawn, we've both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing we can do, right? Are you up for this? Yes. I've always wanted to say this. The time has finally come. Dawn, I challenge you to a battle. Now, I don't remember what settings I put on our rival's Pokemon. I believe he keeps it, yeah. The fact that it is a Tentacool means he would probably keep it throughout the game, which is cool. Our opponent will have a Tentacool at some point. We have a female Fearow, and if I didn't mention it earlier, guys, the moves are randomized. Every Pokemon will have a random set of moves, which in some way will favor their typing, so at least everyone will get some stab. But yeah, I have no idea what's gonna happen when I click A here, and we're gonna find out in 3, 2, 1, boom. We have, oh my, what? Eruption. Oh my god. This is actually a pretty standard moveset. Hang on. Can I check my stats? I can't check my stats. I don't know which attack stat is higher or what stat is higher. But we have Eruption. I was not expecting that. I didn't even think we'd have Aqua Tail. Okay, we tanked that. Maybe our physical defense is high. Maybe our physical attack is high. Ooh! Yo, I don't even know what our stats are. This is kind of scary. But Aqua Tail Tentacool, I love it. Tentacool, rather. Not cruel. It ain't cruel yet. It ain't evolved yet. But we win our first battle. Which is exciting. Of course, it didn't matter if we lost. The Nuzlocke has not started. The Nuzlocke will only start once we get to having Pokeballs. Otherwise, guys, I'm getting a phone call, so I'm going to answer that real quick, and I'll be back in a short moment. Okay, guys, I'm back. And courtesy of said phone call, I actually have to leave now. But I want to keep this part in. Part of me was like, I'll just restart. But I want to keep my reaction to the moves because I thought it was really interesting that I had Eruption. And we leveled up, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, there's going to be a little cut here. I'm going to stop recording and start again probably tomorrow, maybe. I don't know, because I'm not going to have time today. But it's not going to change anything for you guys. The episode is still going to go up at the same time, blah, blah, blah. It'll be fine. Do not worry about that. In fact, I might even start recording in a few, like in a half an hour. I don't know. We'll see how much time I have. Anyway, I'll finish this conversation, let Dusk run away, and then I'll cut it off. So, phew, let's go home. I'm beat after that battle. My Pokemon needs rest too. See ya, Dawn. Alright, so Otto takes me back home. Mother will speak to me, and then I can stop recording. Because, yeah, my sister's coming over here today, and she needs me to run out and pick up something, and it's just a big mess. Anyway, what's the matter, dear? Wow, that's what happened to you. You and Dusk are lucky to have met Professor Rowan. Imagine if you didn't. I wouldn't like to think what the wild Pokemon might have done to you two. Dawn, go see Professor Rowan and thank him properly for your Pokemon. His lab is in Sandgem Town, isn't it? Now that you have... I'm dying. Now that you have your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so threatening. Oh, I know, put these on. Yo, can we talk about the most underrated feature in all of Pokemon history? And that is the Auto Run. Auto Run's amazing. We're going to skip this because everyone knows how to run in Pokemon. It's so easy. Alright, so that's going to be it for us. I'll really quickly have a look at our Pokemon just to see what's up. Because I'm curious. It makes it sound like I'm ending off the episode. But yeah, level 6. And look at us. Let's see our stats. So they're all pretty balanced right now. It looks like we're a special attacking Fearow. And we have Gluttony, which is kind of good. I can get those, you know, those low HP, massive heal berries and use them. I'm not too mad about this. Of course, abilities are randomized in case I didn't mention it. And then our moveset, Aerial Ace, Tail Whip, Mirror Move, and Eruption. So Eruption seems to be the only ridiculous move here. Interestingly enough, we did get Tail Whip, Mirror Move, and Aerial Ace move, which are typical Fearow moves. But hopefully we'll see more randomization in the future. Either way, guys, like I said, I'm going to drop off for a little bit. But I should see you guys in literally a frame? I always say 2 seconds, but it actually is just 1 frame. Maybe a few more. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, guys, I am back, and it has been several hours, but of course, only a few seconds for you guys. And we're going to kick things off once again, and I believe we have to head towards just Sandgem Town as a whole, I think. We go up top, and Barry's like, not Barry, Dusk is here. Too slow. Dawn, I'm sick of waiting. I'm going to see Professor Rowan so I can thank him properly. So I had this great idea. Listen up, okay? You know that lake where we're always playing at? You know how they say legendary Pokemon lives there? You guessed it, let's catch that Pokemon. That'll make Professor Rowan happy, I'm sure of that. Me and you together, we have got nothing to fear. He's not wrong. Let's go to Lake Verity. But yeah, like I said, my sister came over, I had to do a little errand, and she came over, and then I spent the day with her and my fam, and we're back recording really quickly before I go out again. Things are busy. Alright, we're at the lake. Get ready because you're catching that legendary Pokemon. Trust me on this one, it's here. It even says so on the sign. The funny part is that it does say that on the sign, which is kind of memes, to be honest. What's going on? Alright, I need a good voice of Cyrus. The flowing time. Nah, I don't know. I don't know how to get the evil. The flowing time. The expanding space. I will make it all mine one day. Remember it. Until then, sleep while you can, legendary Pokemon of the lake. I feel like it's too much like Rowan's. It's more evil. I guess I can make Rowan stern and deep, not evil and deep. Allow me to pass. Step aside. I think that works alright. I think that goes alright. What was that about? Weird guy. Okay, Dawn, let's catch that Pokemon. I actually forget how this thing resolves. Did you hear that, Dawn? That was legendary Pokemon crying. That had to be it. Okay, this is our chance. Let's catch it. Alright, this is how this resolves. We don't have Pokeballs. Wait, what? We don't have anything on us. You know, Pokeballs, P-O-K accent E balls. If we don't have those, we can't catch Pokemon or take them around with us. Oh no, Java update, get out of my recording, please. I feel like now that I interact with that, I'm gonna have a meme. Just kidding, we're good, we got it. Do you think Professor Rowan would give us some if we asked him? You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He said to visit him if we need anything. Okay, Dawn, I'll race you. First into the Professor's lab in Sandgem Town rules. Alright, so I guess the time has come for us to actually jump in and do some battling. And again, it feels weird that it's been so long and I'm jumping so quickly back into things. But of course for you guys it's been like, again, like a minute since we stopped, since we cut. But let's see what we can find in this grass. It's going to be a window into our first encounter. And we have, ooh, Delcatty. Another normal type. But let's see what it can do. I'm sure we won't kill it in one shot. We'll swing that Aerial Ace and see what happens. The weird part is going to be getting hit by really surprise moves, and I can't wait for that. Sleep Talk. That's not too surprising. That seems like a very viable Delcatty move. Did you use something else? Was that a Fake Out? Yo, if this thing has Fake Out, I'm kind of riled. I am kind of riled. Alright. So there we go. We get a little bit of experience. Delcatty is our first random Pokemon on this route. See if we can find something else, something different. This guy give us a free potion. He does, doesn't he? He does, doesn't he? Boom, let's go. Thanks, boss. I like how he mentions that it automatically goes into the medicine pocket of my bag. Like he hands it to me, and I put my hand out and reach for it, and then it just like, it just goes straight into my backpack. That'd be amazing. I want that to be the reality. Another Delcatty. Honestly, I'm not too excited about this being an encounter for us, because normal types are, yeah, there's something. But hey, our Fearow is great. Also, that reminds me, I meant to go over into into our wonderful comment section and actually find, what did that thing just use? Yo, I just remembered I actually have to look at the game when Pokemon use moves to remember, so I know what they do. And that's kind of spooking me out a little bit. Alright, we do have our name suggestions up on screen. I can use Mirror Move, just kidding, that wouldn't copy the last use move, it would copy... Or maybe it would, I don't know, I'm confused. Maybe it would. Then I would have been able to figure it out. Alright, so we get another Delcatty, get a little bit more experience. Let's see if we can battle one more Pokemon just to kind of get another level and gauge what else could be here. I'm hoping for more than just Delcatty. If you guys don't know, I did area 1-to-1 mapping, so instead of every individual encounter being completely random, I made it so that each Pokemon in an area has been randomized to something else. And this is basically just to allow me to have grinding areas where I'm like, okay, I know there's going to be normal types or, you know, easy to grind against Pokemon, stuff like that. But yeah, just a little shout out to how I randomized it instead of every single Pokemon we encounter having the chance to be any Pokemon in the game. That is a really fun way to play it, but I'd rather have this methodology where there is still set Pokemon in the route, it's just a different set Pokemon. Alright, we did get our level. Last encounter, see what we can get, just because I want to know what's in here. And it looks like it's just Delcatty, which is not too problematic because this game actually lets you get quite a lot of encounters very early on. We might as well fight it. Just kidding, you can't press up from run, so we'll just run. I like defaulted to going down to run, but then I was like, wait a second, I should fight it. And the game was like, no, you're not going to fight it. Hi, I've been waiting for you. Please come with me. The professor's waiting to see you. Thud. See, this is that Pokemon Research Lab. We'll just go on ahead and... Thud. See, I called it. I predicted. I've only played the start of this game 4 times in the past 4 weeks. Weird. What the? Oh, it's you, Dawn. That old guy? He's not so scary, much as he's totally out there. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Dawn, I'm out of here. See you later. That's a weird way to phrase that. I don't know. What was that? Your friend always seems to be in such a rush. Anyway, let's go in. Alright, we gotta get something different than evil. I'm gonna get old man, kinda stern, semi-stern, seeming but not really. Well, look who's here. Dawn, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon. Well, you made your Pokemon evolve already. Yes, I did do that. Entrusting you with that Fearow was no mistake, it seems. Well, would you like to give it a nickname? Yes, I would, and I have a few nicknames up on screen here for me to pick from. Just because Corey threw out a bunch of them, I'm gonna pick the one that I think is my favorite, and I feel like I'm gonna go with Azure Wing. I know our wings aren't Azure. I was actually gonna go with Hawkeye, but Hawkeye's a guy, and actually, this is a female. I could go with Ladybird, but it just seems a bit too on the nose, if you know what I mean. That didn't work. So we'll go Azure. Azure Wing. So shout out to Corey for the nickname. And of course, guys, if you want to be nicknamed after a Pokemon, let me know in the comment section below. Maybe one of these days, I will nickname a Pokemon after one of you guys. So just leave a comment, and if I see something interesting, you guys leave some fun comments, I might pick you as a name for an encounter. But of course, that might not happen this episode. Because actually, we're going to get so many Pokemon in this episode. Anyway, yes, we're happy with this nickname. Thank you, Corey, once again for that nickname. When I first... My throat just decided to die for a split second there. When I first saw you two step into the tall grass without Pokemon, I was shocked. I was astounded by these foolhardy children. But now, you've astounded me in an entirely different way. Already there is a bond growing between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Fearow feels the same way about you. That is why I'll ask you to cherish that Fearow of yours. Boy, I'm glad you're kind towards Pokemon. If you weren't, well, I don't even want to think about it. That seems like it's such a dark thing to say. I don't know, it's not really that dark, but it just kind of seemed like it. Let's move on to the main topic. There is something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself first. My name, as you know, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokedex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Yes, I will. Good answer. Don't obtain the Pokedex. Let's do it. I would say, part of me is like the most useless item, but it's really not. I just don't use it because I don't need to. Anyway, that Pokedex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Dawn, I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. That is a big task. I've got the same Pokedex as you. When you walked up Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? Mildly disappointed that we could only find Delcatty, but I'm also kind of okay with it because, I mean, it's a Pokemon, it's an encounter, we're going to grab it anyway. I've lived for 60 long years. Even now, I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Now, you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go. Dawn, your grand adventure begins now. Not really, because the Nuzlocke doesn't start until we get Pokeballs, but it's going to start very, very soon. The professor asked me to help, so I'm filling the Pokedex pages too. That makes us comrades working towards the same goal. I'll teach you stuff later, okay? I hope I can buy Pokeballs before I have to run back home, but I'm also not too fussed about how we go about it. I just don't want to have to, what do you call it? I don't want to have to kind of cycle back over and over again, like, you know, go this way to get the free ones and go back and rah, rah, rah. We'll figure it out. Dawn! I'm literally right outside the door. You don't have to yell at me. I have something good here. You should take this as well. Another thing that's randomized, ladies and gentlemen, is the TM. So each TM is going to be random moves, and pretty much every Pokemon can learn return, which is really good for us because that means we can teach this TM to almost anyone. But sadly, these TMs in this game are only one-time use, so we're only going to get one chance, which I kind of like. I kind of like the whole one-turn use mentality of TMs, especially when they're randomized to being such ridiculous, outlandish things. Hey, Dawn, I want to show you a few things, so follow me. We're going to speed this up because we don't really care. We know what a Pokemon Center is, and we also know what a Pokemart is, and I think that ends things off. Blah, 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 go heal up, blah, 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 let it buy, nerd, cool, thanks. Alright, so let's see if we can start our Nuzlocke real quick, because I'm keen for that. And of course, we can. Alright, so we're going to buy a few things. First, we'll buy 4. We'll have 5 on us in total, because it's just nice that way. We'll make sure we have antidotes, because those can be super killed by 3. And then we'll buy 2 of these bad boys, just in case we get paralyzed. And finally, we'll pick up 5 Pokeballs. What do you reckon? A lot of money, but 5 Pokeballs is a good starting point. And we will dash our way back. First of all, to the Pokemon Center, because we did lose some PP. I don't think we took any damage. I think they didn't Delcatty any kind of good move, but it is what it is. And let's go for it. I'm really keen to start leveling up Pokemon and learning new moves, because it'll be super exciting to see, like, you know, first of all, the variance in stats. So at a low level, pretty much every Pokemon's going to have very similar stats, but once they grow levels, we're going to have a lot of fun in terms of, like, seeing what the variances are. Again, like a potentially really fast Golem or something. That'd be really fun to see. I can't wait. And that's, the stronger Pokemon we get, the more outlandish differences are going to be. So we do have Pokeballs. This is going to be our first encounter, and it's going to be, I mean, it's probably going to be a Delcatty. I'd rather it not be a Delcatty, but it is a Delcatty. And prior history indicates we might not be able to catch it. Damage it. So I'm just going to, this seems like a waste, but I'm just going to throw a Pokeball at it. Pokeball go! I believe in the capture trick. You guys are, okay, that didn't work as planned. Let's see if I can remove the move that they use. Sleep Talk. Okay, I can't remove that. Eruption will probably kill. I don't want to just keep throwing balls at it until we run out, because that's going to suck. I just wanted to attack me with something normal. And then call it a day. Or we can just get caught in one go, which would be amazing. Boom, it does get caught in one go. So Delcatty is the second Pokemon that joins our party in this brand new Nuzlocke on Platinum. And let's see, let's take a look at this Pokemon's Pokédex entry. Delcatty, the Prim Pokemon. It is highly popular among female trainers for its sublime fur. It does not keep a nest. Interesting. I don't know why Delcatty would keep a nest. We're going to nickname it. And I don't know what we're going to nickname this thing. I really don't. It's a cat. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I'm going to name it after my friend's cat, named Marble. And I'm pretty sure I nicknamed a Snivy this in a previous one. Like, I'm thinking about it now. Every time I think of a cat Pokemon, I just think of my friend who loves cats. And, well, Marble is her cat's name. So, there you go. We have a Delcatty. Let's see what moves it has and why it was going for Sleep Talk constantly. We have Uproar, Sleep Talk, Faint, and Razor Wind. So all these Pokemon are actually starting off with 4 moves anyway, which is really interesting. I didn't set it to guarantee 4 moves at the start, but they all have 4. We have Flame Body. I like that. Actually, what are our stats? So we see our special attack is our lowest stat. So we're going to avoid using that. And let's actually switch up our moves. This is a 2-turn move. Does Faint still hit through regardless? I'm going to have it up front anyway. We're going to figure that out as we go. But yeah, Marble is our first encounter. Now, I would love to get Marble some experience, and I might need to do that because if I don't, then I'm going to have trouble catching other Pokemon. Because, of course, like I said, Azuring with Aerial Ace probably will kill everything. I'm just going to run real quick. And I don't know, I guess we'll just kind of go with it. Because I don't want to grind right now. It's kind of lame. But we'll see what we go up against, and hopefully something too strong. If it's something too strong, then we're going to have problems, but I doubt it. It's not going to be on level 4 or level 5, so I'm sure we can switch to... Actually, we should lead with Delcatty. And if we can't take a hit, then we'll have problems. But otherwise, we should be more than okay. We'll switch. We have a team of only normal females at that, which is kind of wild. But here we go, our Lake Verity encounter. What's it going to be? It is going to be a Sableye. Yo... That is so problematic because we can't damage it. Let's just again start throwing Pokeballs for just like straight up, and hope we can catch this thing. It's also a female. Come on, I don't know what I'm gonna do to this thing. Taunt. Okay, so I have to do attack moves, which don't really matter. I don't think this thing. I have to catch it. It has speed boost. That's broken. Okay, hang on. Maybe, just maybe, I can use Azuring to taunt and copy its move that's resistant to and hope for the best. Dark Pulse. Do you reckon I can mirror move that? It's neutral. I'm going to throw one more Pokeball. Before I do anything crazy, I'm going to at least try a second Pokeball. And potentially this thing will have some kind of... It doesn't want to go down. We got no status infliction. Goes for taunt again. That's really unfortunate. Does that mean we can't go for mirror move? Can't use mirror move. I guess I can let my health get low and use Eruption. But this is tough. It'll probably live in Aerial Ace. I honestly can't confirm that it won't, which is so difficult for me. But if I just keep switching, what if Marble can't take the hit? He says it switches into Marble. Let's break the taunt. This one again. Okay, well that's not breaking the taunt. I don't know how to... Dude, this thing is going to be so fun. I can't wait to use this. I actually can't let this thing go. I cannot let this thing go. I just don't know if I can damage it because I'm so high level and Delcatty can't touch it. Okay, so there's Dark Pulse. We're just going to try it. At the very least, we know Dark Pulse will do less damage than our Aerial Ace. Let's go for it. Mirror move. Sableye use Dark Pulse again. Please, Azure Wing, do not kill it. Please, I beg of you. Come on. So early in the Nuzlocke and we're killing encounters. A speed boost Sableye. Oh man, I hate normal type Pokemon, dude. I actually do. I don't like our team at all. Period. They suck. Oh man. Oh man. You know what I should have done? I should have checked the TM first. Haze. It doesn't do anything. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Oh, that really does suck, man. That really sucks. Because Speed Boost Sableye with Dark Pulse. Oh. And the worst part, there was Vaporeon here. There was Vaporeon here, and we caught a Delcatty. We literally didn't even see Vaporeon until we caught a Delcatty. Literally the next encounter. Not literally, almost literally the next encounter. With Return. Didn't do anything because it hasn't trained to love it. I mean, for it to love. I don't know. Return and Extreme Speed. That is the definition of wild. You're kidding me. I'm so gutted. Like, as much as I would have loved to have Vaporeon, I would have loved so much more to have a Speed Boost Dark Pulse Sableye. I can't even believe it. Marvel gets level 4. That's good for us because we're going to need a few levels on her in order to help her catch some or have her help us catch some Pokemon in the future. Let's just make our way over to the next route. And I believe we're going to end the episode off somewhat soon. Maybe we'll get our third encounter on the next route. Now Vaporeon's everywhere, man. Now, if we caught Vaporeon, more than likely it has a water type move, and if it does, we could have caught the Sableye, which is so gear grindingly annoying. Marble, you have betrayed me by being a normal type. Of course, it was the one thing we couldn't hit, you know. There's only one type Pokemon that we can't hit with our team, or at least, you know, with Marble, and we end up encountering that type. Feels bad, man. Really does. And I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just can't seem to get encounters. I can't seem to catch them. I get the encounter, but I can't seem to keep them with me, and that's just a sad face right there. And again, the most painful part is not knowing, you know? Not knowing if I could have caught it. Because it was a crit. If it wasn't a crit, then, you know, at least we'd know that we killed it. Because what if the crit mattered? If the crit mattered, it's such a pain. What if the crit mattered? I'm scarred. Let's just heal up. Let's get our free Pokeballs from old mate and hope for the best. Hope for something good that we can actually damage. Delcatty is now level 4, which means it should be at least on par with our opponent's Pokemon. The wild Pokemon, and hopefully we can catch something. Honestly, I have no idea how long we've been recording for, so let me actually investigate that, because it seems semi-important. 20 minutes, which means, yeah, after the training, after the catching tutorial and everything, we should be at time. So we'll get a catching tutorial going, and then we'll actually catch a Pokemon and hope for the best once again. Let's get up in here. Old mate comes in, walks very slowly across the grass. Dawn, did you tell your oh no, don't make me do this. Don't make me do this. I knew it walked back for a reason, I just didn't remember it. Hey Delcatty, you're back. Welcome. I'm already abusing speed up. Oh, now you're attacking me. My Delcatty never attacked anything in his life. Oh, I could have attacked a level 3 Delcatty this whole time. Whoops, my bad. My bad indeed. What was Fury's ability again? It was Gluttony, right? It was Gluttony. Yeah, it was Gluttony. I remember. All right. Well, seeing as we're here, and it is probably time. I say probably because I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if it's been half an hour because they're two separate recordings right now. But we're going to talk to our mother. And I guess we'll just kind of make our way back to the other town. Blah, 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 blah. Go for it. Be successful. Here's a journal. Give one to your friend. Rah, 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 rah. Rah, 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 rah. Blah, blah, blah. This is somewhat important text that I'm skipping because I'm that person. Oh no, look who it is. It's Dusk's mother. Excuse me, is my little Dusk here? Oh, no, he's not. Oh, then he must have already left. What to do? That boy shouted about going on an adventure and then he bolted. He's so headstrong and reckless. I at least wanted him to take this. Not to worry, Dawn will deliver it to him. How dare you make me do such things? Yes, I will. Didn't even give me the option to say no. Alright, so we're going to give him the parcel, which is so secretive, yet we all know that it's nothing too important. I mean, it's just a journal for him. Oh, and a town, I think, was it a town map? I don't know. There's something 2 copies of for me to take one. I remember that much. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode. We're just going to stand here where it all started, lol. And we're going to end it off. So I hope you guys enjoyed episode 2. It really does suck that we had the worst luck with our first encounters. We could have had Vaporeon, which at least would have been a different typing. You know, having Delcatty being normal and already having a normal type, there's, you know, we kind of gained similar weaknesses. That being Ghost. Luckily, Fearow has a flying type move. But still, it sucks we didn't get Vaporeon because we've got Vaporeon, we already got Sableye, and it's just a whole mess. Either way, I want to thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. Of course, let me know in the comment section below. Just comment anything down there. Say whatever you want. What do you think of the series so far? And just if you guys do that, I'll see if I can grab some names out of the comment section and maybe name some Pokemon after you guys in the future. Either way, like I said, that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, hit subscribe to see the new episodes when they come out. And of course, the bell icon to get notified when they do come out. And once again, I want to thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.